when we start riding our young horses, and I'm not going to move this horse around a lot, but we ride as long as we keep our hands in front of us, then we figure that everything's good, and it is. You know, we ride and guide and a lot of stop, but the longer your rein is and the further away from the horse that you get, I guess the best way to put it is the more mistakes the horse can make, which when the horse is green, they don't exactly acknowledge those as mistakes. It's just they can't get exactly where they need to be a show horse. So we ride the horse with a little bit longer rein, and we ride and guide, and because our hands are further away from the horse's mouth and we're not keeping our thumb on them quite so tight, they can make maybe more mistakes and don't have to be on cue quite so hard. But as the process goes on, and as you do the things that we have shown you through the moving their hips around, their shoulders, and indirect turn, and we teach these horses how to use their body and use the exercises to perfect the natural ability of the horse, then we start shortening up on our bridle reins. And as we ride closer and closer to this horse's mouth, then there's less room for error. And so right now I'm just going to kind of ride this horse a little bit. This may not be a real long video, but it's going to be a very important video, is to show you where we're at, why we're here, and what your horse should be doing. Now, this is not just a 2-year-old thing. This is something that we do with all horses. Our older horses, I mean, this horse is becoming a show horse, so this horse is starting to do show horse things, and so this is not something that we do with our 2s and then we back it out. We do it with all horses, and the show horses can perform this a little easier. Before I get started, you always remember, we've talked about it before, the horse's hock is connected to the jaw. So anytime a horse pushes his head and pushes his nose and pushes his jaw forward, he's pushing his hocks backwards on you. So the horse is separating. He's not picking up, rounding up, using his back. Any horse that pushes his face pushes in his hocks. You can't drive hocks to the horse's face when it's pushing. So that is 100% with every horse, and it doesn't really have anything to do with pleasure. It's got to do with the makeup of the horse. If you're wanting the horse to round up and use his body, he can't be pushing his jaw and his face forward on you. So with that, I want you to I'm going to choke up on this horse with a little shorter rein. I'm going to go ahead, like these reins that I've got are longer.